Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Hello guys, and welcome to episode 18th from 2017 Rebooted. And it is an exciting moment because it's our first major upgrade! Yes! So that's about 9 horsepower, having upgraded the fuel technology in terms of power. And doesn't stop there because we've got a fuel consumption upgrade. This one for the electronic recovery system cooling. So we're going to be using less fuel, but more power. That's just a win-win situation, right? And on the R&D tree, this is where we are now. We are now firmly ahead of where the original Ferrari engine in 2017 was. The factory team, well, they've just... well, they've gone away from Hasbro in terms of engines. Anyway, to Q1 now, where we're going to be coming out the final corner, and looks like it's okay, but we need to be shot P11. We've seen enough of that last time in Japan, really, didn't we? But we're through. It's Q1, so that's no stress. Now to Q2 now. It's the option tie gamble again as we come through turn 19, and now into turn 20. It's looking like a good lap again. The car's flying around this circuit very nicely. And where's this going to put us? Are we into Q3? Yeah, P6. That's excellent stuff. So we are. So I wonder who else is joining us. Fernando actually turns out to be one of them. Verstappen has also taken the option tag gamble as well. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do in the race as well. Anyway, so Q3 now. It's the final set of tyres. The final set of qualies. So I hope you enjoy the lap in its pure goodness. That's the rest. Okay, that's fine. We're just missed Verstappen. But that's fine. But Fernando, annoyingly, they're a second slower, and yet he's going to be alongside me on row 4. But hey, at least he's a bit of a Noah's Ark-ish top 10. We know the big 3 teams are going to be in the block, then there's us, and then there's everybody else behind. The resource points, they're looking very good, considering we had a good session there. P7, we'll take that. And now on the rivalry update. A Snapchat gives me an alert, and another one, thank you for that. On the rivalry, yes, that's superb, and down to 23 points versus 14. I think we're going to have this rivalry. We seem to be doing better than Garage on pretty much every session, so feels a bit of a strange rivalry. Don't know why I'm rivals with him. I think the game does need to have a rethink on that one. But I know it's time for the American Grand Prix.
Almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, a McLaren, Alonso, Ocon, and Nico Hülkenberg, Massa, Sainz, Sergio Perez, and Palmer, Kvyat, Stroll, Marcus Ericsson, and Pascal Wehrlein. Magnussen, and Roman Grosjean starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
That's going to happen arrivally if both Hasses are having to start from the back because of penalties. Anyway, our strategy is option prime, one stop. It's boring because it's like the 2012 race here, except we're going to have tyre wear. But it is what it is, we're not going to stress. This is a good opportunity for us to do some damage, if you know what I mean. Verstappen ahead is on the same strategy as us, I presume. So it'll be quite interesting what he can do. Anyway, the lights are on. There's 4, there's 5. And it is go at Carter for the American Grand Prix. And we get good traction off the start compared to Verstappen, who is on the same tyre as us. And head towards the steep hill in off turn 1. And I'm going to send it round the inside. Oh, we just about made it. Somehow P2. I think we pinched Verstappen on the curb as well. I'm not sure what happened, but yes, with P2, Hamilton has just, well, he's just driven away from us, really. That's not a great surprise. This is his signature track, and I suspect he's going to be doing a lot of damage here, particularly because he's in a Mercedes. But look at the order. Well, when I see there, it's Hamilton, me, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Massa. If you notice, some of the big guys, they've fallen back. Maybe because that wasn't my diving into turn 1 and it's mixed up the order quite a bit. We've got a lot of option tyre starters there, but Verstappen, he's now at the back. That's not good for him anyway. Doesn't matter for us. And the lap 2 is going to make our job easier. So ironically, Hulkenberg obviously being third is, well, odd. Now coming on to lap 4 now. We know something very odd. Hamilton's pitted after 3 laps. That's equivalent of 6 laps in real life. And bear in mind, on lap 6 in the real 2017 race, that's lap he passed Vettel, which was crucial because he enabled him to pull away and win the race eventually. So yes, we were pulled away from Hulkenberg just gently every lap. There was nothing too grand about it. But then we noticed Alonso was in third until Raikkonen passed him. So Raikkonen looks very quick. Bear in mind, he's making a mini recovery drive because of us, because we're noobs. But whatever, on to lap 6 now. Raikkonen's making a stop as well. I'm not sure what tyre is going on to, but that retains the Hulkenberg-Alonso order that we're being used to for some time. But Alonso again, he's losing out. This time to Sergio Perez. He's on an option tyre as well. So that's intriguing. Is he on the same strategy as us? Or is he on a different 2-stop? That's going to be a crucial question in how we tackle this race. But the one thing about Perez though is he seems to have a little bit more pace in us, as you shall see over the next few laps I do show you. He just catches it a few times. I guess that's natural. It is very power dependent this track, and of course he still has a Mercedes. No Mercedes team has upgraded their engine for some reason this season. I don't know why, but it is still stronger than ours. So we do have to go some if we want to get some. Or more accurately, stopping coming, which we have failed to do because he's right here now on lap 11. Perez has got an impressive amount of pace. I know he will have been aided by what happened into turn 1. But he's put himself in a nice position here, so you can't really mock him. Jeff wants us to pick this lap as we cut the track, but we're going to go, no. So I really don't be spending too long on the prime tyre, because the prime tyre in practice was just terrible. Honestly, it felt like no grade. Like the soft, it just felt like worlds different to the super soft and the ultra soft. Because the ultra soft felt brilliant, that's why it was a quality tyre. Super soft was good. The soft though, was a dud prime. But anyway, we're into the pits now on lap 12, and by the looks, I think Perez has followed us in as well. So that's going to be intriguing. It's going to be a race in the pits between Force India and McLaren. I say this as on the day that apparently Lance Stroll has apparently had his father buy out Force India. More accurately, I think his father's bought Force India just to make an investment. Strange. Anyway, the pits now in the 2017 season that we're doing. And we're back out in P2. I think Sainz Jr. is the car ahead, but he's got to stop. So that's not a worry. I think he's on the same strategy as us by design. And yes, as we move on to lap 14 now, we see that we do overtake him. And now we're in the lead of the Grand Prix. This is for keeps, by the way. And we know Raikkonen has made his way up to third. So Raikkonen appears to be one of the only big shots to actually be making progress here. So he's going to be a threat later down the line, I would assume. Anyway, as we break into turn 12 now, notice Perez, he's catching the gap back up that we made in the pit stops, because our pit stops have been grand this year. Yes, as we move into lap 15 now, yeah, Perez is close. The one thing about our pit stops is McLaren has still got its pit stop mojo that it developed back in 2012. So, you know, we're happy with that. McLaren are performing like a World Championship team in that aspect anyway. As we move on to lap 16 now. Perez is close as we exit turn 20. Now across the start finish line as we have 10 to go now here in America. But here the thing is, Perez is catching us. We're going to have to go defensive on the straight because he's got DRS and a Mercedes engine. But our upgraded engine is actually holding its own. Yes, of course, we are losing in a straight line. But we've held it off. Seriously. That's quite impressive. And we hold P1 for now. It's just weird fighting Perez for the lead of the race. We're fighting Perez, us and Perez. And McLaren and, of course, India fighting for the lead. If you want to put it this way, it's McLaren and Jordan. What year is this? 1999? Wow. Or even Malaysia 2001, because Truly managed to lead the Grand Prix after the Ferraris went off, and then it was Coulthard behind him. Anyway, on to lap 22 now. Perez didn't really attack us for a few laps. We're just holding him in there, but he is coming back now. We're going to have to go defensive into turn 12. But we got it covered, and we're going to have to go defensive into 13. No, we don't actually, but we are going to have to be sensitive with where he is. Now through 14, and now into 15. We lock up a bit. Will that allow Perez? Oh, he had to look there. He had to look. But we just kept him behind for now. So, we need not worry yet. And now, our first overtake of the race is going to actually be lapping Pascal Wehrlein in the Sauber. So, he's clearly been struggling. We have got a lot of pace relative to normal this track, by the way. That may be why we're lapping traffic. Who's to say? It helps us with Perez because he got bored a little bit. But, predictably, he kept making his way back forward. It was annoying, but hey ho, he's probably in the better car here this weekend. No worries, but on lap 26 though, even though Raikkonen has made his second stop, he's caught back on us very quickly. So we've got a three-way fight for the lead, and probably with the cork in the bottle here. Perez is faster, and Raikkonen is in a faster car and fresher tyres. He's on the primes as well, as you can see. But as we head on to the penultimate lap, it looks like Raikkonen's going to be having a look at Perez as we go a little wide into one. But we traction out well as a result of our strange line, and we have Perez fed into the hands of Raikkonen, which is good for us as they will be fighting each other. It looks like they're going to find each other very hard down into turn 12. We're going through 12 now, but Perez is locked up. He's made a mistake. He's melted under the pressure, and it's P2 for Raikkonen. Perez melted under the pressure when trying to fight for a win with a Ferrari involved in a scrap. Where have you seen that before? Malaysia 2012, if you don't know. So it's not the first time really with Perez that Ferraris are putting him under pressure while he's in a lead group battle. Anyway, it's the last lap of the race. Raikkonen is through, so that's going to be an element of concern for us as we head down towards turn 11. Looks like I'm going to have to go defensive on Raikkonen, but he's going to try to go by us. Oh, we damaged our front wing. That's not good, but it's the last lap. We're going to carry on. We've got no other choice really other than stick it out. And Perez is going to be in his slipstream. Perez does have the strongest car in a straight line here, do tell it to a mind, even though that Ferrari is quite upgraded. And they're going to go side by side into turn 12. We're in the lead, but Perez and Raikkonen are fighting each other very heavily here. This might just help us secure the win of the American Grand Prix. Yes, Perez has found his way in front, but Raikkonen is sticking it round the outside, and he's going to have the inside line for turn 15. And I think that's exactly what he's got. Wow. These two are fighting very hard. Maybe they find each other too hard though, because it's allowing us to have a slightly easier time than normal. As we head through 16, 17 and 18, and now into 19. We take it very nicely, and it's only one corner left into turn 20. And this is a corner that I do take very defensively. And I think we've done it, guys. We have won the American Grand Prix.
Fantastic drive, just fantastic. You deserve that race win.
They're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
So there we are, that's win number 2 of the season, and we did it from 7th. So, yes, okay, we kind of caused our own victory by accidental design, but Hamilton on a free stop, he really cursed his own race, really, with his strategy, and that's brought Raikkonen close to him in the championship. There is a potential decider in Mexico, by the way, so that's another reason to tune in for the next episode, I guess. We're actually now ahead of Ricciardo in the championship, and McLaren are now P4. We've overtaken Force India. To get the PEREZ behind was crucial. Anyway, I think it's important that we actually do have a look at what happened at the race start. We're now on the TV offset view as we dive on into turn 1. Yeah, we sort of just position our car, and the way we just lock up and then try and correct it just sort of pushes everyone out of the way. Let's look externally now. We actually do get a good start against Verstappen, as we were mentioning, and then I take a very ambitious dive into turn 1, taking Verstappen with me, and that probably caused a pinch, and then yeah, Bottas and the Ferraris just make contact with each other, and that allows several cars to come through in the process. So yes, I do apologise if you do feel that was kind of a cheaty wing, but there's nothing I can really do about it now. And resource points there build up very nicely indeed, which bodes well for the little upgrades we're going to be doing left this season. Don't think we're doing too many, but that remains to be seen. Against Grosjean, no, all 5 things, and he's only got 2. So we've extended our lead to a point where we're pretty much there now. And with the career score, as we've just seen, the team are also going to be loving that victory. Career score, that just means some numbers. I have no idea what they mean. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry it was a short episode, but there wasn't much going on. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.